good, Joe? Welcome back to Random Comic Reaction issue number 23 of Daredevil. It's time for some more knockoff clickers with this whole like Last of Us fungus art that they've been doing for this arc. It's kind of bizarre that Daredevil gets those, but whatever. Let's see what we got. Looks like they hit the Celtic Kings this time. Third game massacre this month. These new boys are giving Hell's Kitchen a show. Run this by me again, Cole. You said they're a European syndicate. Oh hey Joe! Yeah, got a boy Cole. Our boy Cole once again back at him. They call themselves Nouvelle Direction, French for new management. Ugh. But Crime Ring is too old-fashioned. They're more like a chain store. Made a name for themselves. That's weird. My computer just glitched up on me for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, made a name for themselves in Belgium by wiping out the competition, but they've since gone international. They have algorithms to determine where they are, or they'll expand. Damn AI. Damn AI must have tagged Hell's Kitchen as easy pickings. Probably did, to be fair. Probably did. Next page. So are we still focused on The Last of Us on the clickers? Because it seems like we're not going on to a different crime syndicate. What the hell is this about? Was the cover false advertising or something? Wish that wasn't accurate. But with Fisk in the wings, and the wind, and the heat the heat and tatters, the streets are up for grabs. This Nouvelle Direction, no fear of taking off the police. Got cops on payroll already, maybe, but they're effectively experts. But they're efficiency experts, and covering up murders is an expense. I think they're a little formulaic. What was I? I think their little formula told them that operating in the open is just play more profitable. A fine is a price. Sorry. They're applying the corporate playbook to street crime, ignoring the law, destroying people's lives, in order to get even richer. And if the unlikely ever event that you are even had semi accountable, you are ever held semi accountable. Jeez, I cannot read. You pay a joke of a fine, and that barely impacts your bottom line. You called it. Far from the outfits concerned, Hell's Kitchen is just a franchise opportunity. Almost makes me miss Fisk. At least his personal investment in Hell. At least he's personally invested in Hell's Kitchen. Next page. Speaking of, any word on his whereabouts? Nothing solid. Rumors said they left the country, but I haven't been able to confirm. I'm not giving up though. They've been pooling intel with Electra Nachios, putting in some long nights searching through long nights. Is that a problem? Of course not. I just didn't realize. Sorry, it's none of my business. Hold on. Are you jealous? Wait, does bro think they fucking? Does bro think they fucking? I am trying to consult professionalism with you about the state of crime in Hell's Kitchen, and you, I can't do this junior high crap, man. You're right. Sorry. I'll do some digging on Nouvelle Direction tonight. Thanks for the lead. Do me one more favor though. When you see Foggy, tell him this really is junior high. If you want me to pass a note to him? No way in hell am I getting in the middle of that situation. But I'll tell you what I told him. You can shut out your ex. You can shut out exes. Cut off friends. But you two are brothers, related or not. And like it or not, family is for life. Next page. Most of the piers on the stretch of the huts that have been into pretty park and elegant art spaces. But Piper 89 is still imposing and industrial and full of shadows where the dark deals are made. And sad as it might sound, all of that makes me feel at home. Cole's intel was good, as usual. Novelle direction is importing gig guns into Hell's Kitchen. This is just business for them, bringing more death to this place that's seen so much of it already. But there's desecrating my home. They're spilling blood in the streets. That raises me. Ugh. Next page. And they're going to pay more than a fine. Fucking yes, Daredevil! Next page. Ah! My arm! Translate from French. For all their pedigree, these guys aren't that different from your average street soldiers. I hit them and they go down. But I pick up a new heartbeat, one that isn't anything but average. Someone nearby watching. Their heartbeat is full of odd variants, but rigidly controlled. I know, and I know it's from somewhere. Oh, it's Taskmaster. We got Taskmaster up in here. But before I can place it, it's gone. Taskmaster watching on, there's like, and I'm bounce. The following evening. You said you waited to talk? You wanted to talk? I do. I'm not good at being around the bush, so I'll just ask. Where have you been going at night? Next page. I was clear from the street, Matt. We're both our own people, no rings on fingers. I haven't tied you down. I don't want to tie my down. I don't want to be tied down myself, but I have one rule. Don't lie to me. I like this thing we got going, but you break that rule and it's over. I put my arm around her and promised her I'll never lie to her. I tell myself I mean that. Sorry, this stupid Task app won't stop sending me notifications. Task. That heartbeat of the gun deal last night, I remember now. I'll tell Nyla I totally forgot I was supposed to meet Cole. She knows it's BS. Before she can call me a liar. I leap into the night in search of the truth. Normally, trying to find a particular biorhythm on the streets of Manhattan is like looking for a needle in a haystack. But this guy's controlled heartbeat is far from normal. It's like a machine gun fired through raindrops. It doesn't take long to pick up the faint hint of its almost robotic, but it's unmistakably human. Once I found it, following his heartbeat is easy. It's like a beacon leading into Hudson River Park. And that's when I realize I'm not following a trail. I'm being led down one. There he is. There's Taskmaster. So I'm pretty sure the cover is a complete fucking lie. Why they kept up with the covers with the knockoff clickers and just giving you like Taskmaster on the cover or something? I don't know. Now, to be fair, we still got more issues, so they might bring it in there later, but I think the cover is complete bullshit for no reason. Guess you got my invitation. Next page. Taskmaster. You remember me. I'm flattered. I know I'll never forget the time you pushed me in front of a moving taxi. Lucky for you, I'm too much of a professional to make this personal. Tonight's strictly business. Let me guess, Novelle Direcce unhired you to take me out. They were fast. Look at the big brain on Daredevil. Got it in one. I'm thrown off from the start. Taskmaster matches my every move with impossible precision. He becomes my shadow. I've fought foes before who use the same martial arts style I use, face enemies with super senses like mine, but this is different. It's as if my reflection is trying to kill me. I mean, ain't that Taskmaster's whole thing? Then under all the grunts and curses, I hear a weird little sound. Wet, tiny, rhythmic. It's coming from behind Taskmaster's mask, and it's so ordinary it takes me moments for me to place it. That sound. Are you blinking? You can hear that? Huh. Useful to know. I'm learning to fight like you, Hornhead. The way you come in a scrap is different. It's like you're closing your eyes half the time. Well, he is blind. So, you're blinking repeatedly trying to emulate my fighting style. I'd feel insulted if it weren't such a poor imitation. But let's face it, Taskmaster, you're outclassed here. Outclassed? I'm just collecting info. Grenade again? You run out of the tricks already. Some sort of combo flashbang, smokescreen, and stink bomb. I thought this fight was in my bag. Now my ears are ringing and all I can smell is smoke. Pride goes before disaster, and a haunting spirit before the fall. What's wrong, Hornhead? You didn't bring anti-reflective lenses or air filtering and earplugs like I did? That's rough. The dangers with earplugs is they make it easy. Next page. Hey, Elektra! From an enemy who sneaks on top of you. Elektra! Next page. Now you're outclassed and outnumbered. You had enough? Those cost-cutting, double-dealing, Euro trash bastards. Goddamn, that's a lot of cursing. Someone put that on their shirt. Doesn't anybody in this fucking business care about contractual integrity anymore? I was hired to kill dude Daredevil. They said shit Daredevil was out of town. I mean, that's flagrant misrepresentation, right? So file a complaint. Yeah, I think I'll do just that. It's been real, kids, but nobody's paying me to scrap with two of you, and nobody's paying. And if nobody's paying, I'm out. He didn't want none of that smoke. Get back here, you. Let him go. He's not our target. And unless I'm very wrong, Taskmaster's about to get into a billing dispute with Novelle Direction's leadership. That will generate a series of dark web transactions that we can follow to the head of the snake. You planned this, showing up at the last minute. You knew what your response would be. You really are amazing. I miss you, Elektra. Everything's wrong right now, and Matthew, don't do this. Please don't do this. Keep an eye open for your phone. I'll contact you as soon as I have a lead. Next page. Elektra was right. To shut down my desperate grasping. I'm a mess, and if I had to braid as I head back to Nyla, my head is finally clear enough to recognize how stupid I've been for taking it for granted. But by then, of course, Matt, I try to be a chill person. I try to go with the flow, but that only works when you're dealing with honest people. This is the third time this week you snuck out in the middle of the night. You don't need to bother lying to me again. It's way past too late. You just need to go. Well, there goes that. Ooh, got a fucking shit. What the hell is Muse? Right. Daredevil going back to his old costume or something? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's where this video off. Overall, I give this issue a 9 out of 10, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on social if you feel like it. Links are across below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.